But getting back to this game that I never left.
Now, let me say this to these real pimps. Don't get upset when you see the simps in the male actress, in the porno star dude, in the deal maker on their job. Why? Because they on their job. That's what the fuck they supposed to do. He ain't the first deal maker. He ain't the motherfucking first porn star. He ain't the first motherfucking pussy eater. He ain't the first booty eater. You know what I mean? It was motherfuckers eating booty and making deals and all of that shit prior to him being born. And after he died, it'll be legions of motherfucking suckers just like this. So don't even waste your energy being upset, you know what I mean, that the legions of simps, this big population of male actresses out there today, they on their job. And let me also say this to you. Simping sometimes is a blessing to pimping. I'm a teacher. Simping can be a blessing to the pimping. I know what? Simping can be a blessing to the pimping. I'm gonna sit up there. I'm gonna teach you how one hand wash the other. Okay? As one scripture said in the Bible, let the wheat and the tare grow together. And when he come, he'll separate. I'm here to tell you today, let the pimps and the simps, let the real and the fake, let the real motherfucker and the sucker grow together. The game will come and separate. You just do what's vital to your title. But let me teach you something. The simping can be a blessing to the pimping. Why? Because a lot of bras that came into the game, they would have never even started prostituting if it had not been for the simp. Because if she had met a full-fledged 100% standing on his principle, no hose bar, no deal making, Harvard University, stump down, cross country, authentic, no bitch, you understand me? Shut the fuck up ass pimp. If she had met him first, she would never got into the shit. She would never even start selling. So she came through the boyfriend way, even though that's the retarded way. You know what I mean? Came in retarded, because if you came prostituting through a motherfucking boyfriend, especially through a girlfriend, yes, you came in this shit retarded, and you're a retarded ass prostitute, they got turned on. So now, after the, you understand me? Because one thing, watch this. The boyfriend that think he's a pimp, but really a con artist boyfriend, he's so full of deception, he's so full of manipulation, that he gonna sit up there and be an enemy to himself in the long run. Why? Because the gonna see some real hoeing going on outside. The gonna see some real pimping going on outside. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of these try to sit up there and have a in the escort service. That's why these Backpage was a blessing to these BFE, you understand me, MTV, VH1, BET, no PIMP ass niggas. Backpage was a blessing to male actresses of the game. Why? Because they was able to hide bitches. And they didn't have to send them outside. They can keep them in hotels and motel rooms. They didn't have to worry about them getting an all-you-can-hear buffet of this game, you understand me, from by some pimping, as my nigga Freeze would say. They didn't have to worry about that. All of that awaits outside. So that's why Backpage was a blessing to these suckers. That's why escort services was a blessing to these that really don't have no game. And they can drive cars like pimps. They can have houses like pimps, jewelry like pimps, clothes like pimps, but they not pimps. They're just suckers who were blessed with situations in the right locations to appear as if they got the information that produced the accumulation of a reward of a pimp. But it's not it. It's not authentic. Okay? But if it had not been for the simping, pimping would have never had an opportunity to have the bitch. But the bitch gonna get so motherfucking fed up with the simping that she gonna end up rushing the pimping. Okay? Not all the time. You know what I mean? But if it be the will of the game, the bitch gonna end up coming across a real hoe. The bitch gonna come across, you understand me, a real pimp. And he doing so much sucker shit. He doing so much, you understand me, BFE, pretty Ricky ass shit. Oh, baby, you only made $300. Come in, my dick on hard ass shit. You understand me? She didn't went through so much of that the moment that she run into some pimping, it's like, thank God. Yes. Yes, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. She's appreciative. You know what I mean? This is what I wanted. Wow. Now, every time that I had questions, he couldn't answer it. But this motherfucker can. What is he? Oh, a pimp. Oh my God, that's what I was missing. Some pimping. Y'all think I'm lying. Y'all think that shit just funny. There has been individuals to make come in the house after the bitch got 250. It was this one little white, she had a little ass on her, cute little titties, pretty little white girl. And she was with this one dude. He could not keep his dick out of her. I'm talking about it. The bitch been out there for about a good 3 or 4 hours, and he'll call and be like, "How much you got?" And the bitch only got 250. Only got, you understand me, $250 off of one motherfucking day, and he already telling the to come in and got the other ones out there and on her. And I'm speaking some real shit because I know this individual. And he would even say, he wouldn't even deny it. He could not keep his dick out of that. And you know what's sad? That's why these niggas, let me also say this, yes, game, I wasn't even thinking about going there, but the game just got me going there. That's why these niggas be ready to kill your motherfucking ass. Okay? That's why these niggas be ready to shoot you whenever they get the phone call over one of these bitches. Why? Because the bitch got all this motherfucking information about his non-pimping ass. The bitch got all the motherfucking information about his hypocrite, non-pimping ass. And he don't want everybody to find out. He don't want everybody to find out that he is not that he presents himself to be on social media. He don't want everybody to find out that he is not that motherfucker that he presents himself to be on the blade. The bitch got the real answers. The bitch got the real answers. Because if these bitches can run their mouth without the pimping saying, that's enough, I don't want to hear no more. These bitches gonna tell every goddamn thing. And yeah, you know, and another time, you know, I just thought it was just so weird. You know, I mean, he was already, you know, doing pills and stuff. But, you know, one time he wanted me to eat his ass. Now, I barely want my ass ate. You know what I mean? I never got my ass ate. It was new. I didn't even know Pimps ate ass. But he took his tongue and opened my cheeks and, you know, started eating my ass. You know, and then one day he got on all fours, you know what I mean, and tooted his thing up and instructed me to eat his ass. And I was like, you know, I've never done that before. He was like, follow the rules of the pimping. And I was like, no, I've never done that before. He like, don't be no disobedient hoe. Don't be no fag ass bitch. Eat this motherfucking ass, bitch. I was like, no, I can't. No, I cannot do that. No, I've never done that before. Bitch, I'm going to beat your fat ass, bitch. You see my motherfucking ass tooted up, bitch, on pimping. Eat my ass. Oh my God, I've never done that before. So, you know, I've never done it. And I was telling him, and he ended up beating my ass and hitting me in my eye because I wouldn't do it. And I know that he was high, but I was like, wow. You know, I didn't know that, you know, he would toot his ass up one day, you know what I mean, and do the little Richard Tutti Frutti and toot it up one time. I didn't know he would do that. Hey, and you motherfuckers is laughing, but they sit up there and be in interviews that really didn't gave phone calls cross country. Man, it ain't nothing in this game that surprised you. If a nigga been pimping for 10 years or more, ain't nothing in the game that surprised him. If a motherfucker been going cross country pimping, or he been just pimping for 10 years, straight lace, there's nothing in this game that surprised him. Nothing. I hope you guys live as long as you want
and never want as long as you live, man. Y'all be blessed now.